A is for acupuncture, the traditional Chinese medicinal practice of inserting needles into specific parts of the body.
B is for beef noodle soup. Beef noodle soup is one of the must-eats of Taiwan. It consists of stewed or red braised beef, beef broth, and Chinese noodles. Each year, Taiwan has a big festival to eat beef noodle soup.
C is for compass. The compass is an instrument for navigating. The compass was made in ancient China.
D is for dragon. Dragons are a huge part of China's culture. They are thought to have great powers, and they are also thought to carry humans to celestial realms after death.
E is for emperors. Emperors ruled China for more than 1,000 years.
F is for the Forbidden City. The Forbidden City was the imperial palace from the Ming Dynasty to the final years of the Qing Dynasty. It is in the center of Beijing, China. It is now home to the Palace Museum.
G is for the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China is a series of fortifications made of stone, brick, tamped earth, wood, and other materials.
H is for Hangzhou. Hangzhou is the capital of the ZHUANG province in eastern China. It shares its name with a nearby bay. The Hangzhou Bay Bridge stretches across the bay. It is over 35,000 meters long.
I is for irrigation. Irrigations are ditches and canals supplying water to fields. Peasants stood on machines and worked pedals to bring water to the crops.
J is for Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan was born on April 7, 1954. He started martial arts and drama when he was only 7 years old. In 2010, he was an actor in the movie Karate.
K is for Kung Fu. Kung Fu can also be called Gung Fu or Wuxi. These are a number of fighting styles that have developed over centuries in China.
L is for the Lantern Festival in Taiwan. The Lantern Festival in Taiwan is celebrated in the Taipei Expo Park for several days and is celebrated by carrying lanterns. There are many fireworks, and people will put off firecrackers and bottle rockets as well. There is also a big sky lantern releasing during the festivities.
M is for Mandarin. Mandarin is a group of related varieties of Chinese spoken across most of northern and southwestern China.
N is for NAADAM. Each year in July, Mongolians celebrate NAADAM. The festival starts with a big parade of mainly athletes, monks, soldiers, and musicians performing tunes. The festival consists of Mongolia's favorite sports, which are wrestling, horse racing, and archery. O is for original name. When early settlers came to Taiwan, they called it La Formosa. This stands for Beautiful Island. P is for pagodas. Pagodas are Buddhist temples that have multi-story towers. Each floor has an upward curving roof. One of the best-known pagodas is the Great White Pagoda.
Q is for the Qin Dynasty. The Qin Dynasty was the last imperial dynasty of China, ruling from 1644 to 1912, with a brief abortive restoration in 1917.
R is for revolution. After forcing out China's last emperor, rebels formed a republic. Issues still remain, so two groups, the nationalists and the communists, engaged in a civil war. In October 1949, the communists won and created the People's Republic of China.
S is for the Shanghai Tower. China's tallest building at the world's number 2 in height, at a whopping 125 stories tall.
T is for tea. Teas in China are used for medicinal purposes. It is known to aid digestion. All types of tea come from Camellia sinensis.
U is for Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar is the capital and the largest city of Mongolia. Its population in 2014 was 1.3 million.
V is for velociraptor fossils. The first velociraptor fossil was discovered in the first Museum of Natural History expedition by Peter Kaizen in the Gobi Desert in 1923. The fossil consisted of a crushed skull and a toe claw. These dinosaurs were carnivores.
W is for World War II, also called the Second World War. Conflict was involved virtually every part of World War II during 1939 to 1945.
X is for the Zionian Stream. The Zionian Stream forms one of the many waterfalls in Taiwan. The stream cuts through many cliffs made of crumbling shale. It is home to one of Taiwan's prettiest waterfalls, but it was destroyed in Typhoon Morakot in 2009.
Y is for Yolin Am. Yolin Am is a deep and narrow gorge in the Gorvin-Sakam Mountains of the southern Mongolia.
Z is for the ZHUANG. The ZHUANG are China's biggest ethnic group. Most of the ZHUANG live in southwest China's Guangxi ZHUANG Autonomous Region. The ZHUANG is only one of China's 56 ethnic groups.